very much for joining me. It is Monday, June 9th, 2025. I want to give a shout out to those of you that have sent me donations. Susan, thank you very much for your generous donation on PayPal. I've also received cups of coffee and new members on my Patreon account. God bless you guys. Thank you. There in Idaho, there was 2 earthquakes, a magnitude 4.3 and a 3.2. The magnitude 4.3 occurred at 11:05 yesterday, and 26 people said they felt it. USGS gave it an intensity level of 5, which means it was felt by most people. There was some breakage of dishes, maybe cracks in windows or plaster of their walls, and disturbance of tall objects that might have fallen out of the cupboards or off shelves. Did you feel this earthquake yesterday? If so, let me know. Those that reported it said it maybe felt like a 3.5 to a 4.0. Once again, it was felt as far as Boise, Idaho, and even farther. Nampa, Chalice, Idaho, one report there said it was intensity level of 5. What kind of damage did you have, and what did the movement feel like? How long did it last? Stanley, intensity level 3. What else we got here? Ketchum, intensity level 3. Salmon, intensity level 3. Shortly afterwards, there was a magnitude 3.2 at 11:25. 5 people said they felt that earthquake. Wow. It's getting so common there. I'm sure more people did feel it, just didn't bother to report it. Here we have Elk City, intensity level 2, 1 report. McCall, intensity level 3, 1 report there. Chalice, intensity level 2. Another 2 reports from Chalice, intensity level 3. Geologists say this is actually part of a broader swarm of earthquakes that have been occurring near Stanley, with over 140 earthquakes up to a magnitude 4.3 in the last week. I've been reporting about that, and let's see, where is it? Okay, that would be off over here. Yeah, there's been a lot of earthquakes. I've talked about the reasoning. The magma that comes up from the Yellowstone caldera is actually traveling under the ground going west. And then we also have the Trans-Challis Fault Zone, which is an extensional fault zone. We got stretching going on here. Up over here, you can see there was a magnitude 6.5 that was on March 31st of 2020. So this area is capable of having some very large earthquakes. It's also close to the Sawtooth Fault zone that runs all the way down, and it was actually formed when the Yellowstone hotspot was closer to this location before the crust of the earth actually moved going northeast. But as the hotspot moved, it created the Sawtooth Fault zone. They have a moment tensor ball for the 4.3. The blue is area of compression, T for tension, and then we got the stretching. It looks like the fault actually moved going southeast a little bit. We got stretching here. Currently, the live webcam is not working, at least for the public, but I have my ways of getting in. Looks like they're currently looking at Old Faithfull. It may be getting ready for an eruption, or it already went off. I can't tell. Normally, just prior to an eruption, this small vent there on the side on the right, that would be steaming. So it could be getting close, and the sun's just now coming up there. So did you feel any of these earthquakes? Yeah, they're continuing. Like I said, the magma from the hotspot is moving towards the west, under the ground, and creating a lot of this tension. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Did you feel any of these recent earthquakes? What kind of damage did you have? Because there was obviously damage. Please let me know. Please share my videos. Thank you again for your support. God bless you guys. Be safe, be prepared, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.